Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k22 Universe Mode. I'm BrendenPlayz. This is SmackDown, and tonight we have a couple of big matches in store for you, including our opening contest, a tag team match that will certainly indicate where our tag team division sits, and the Intercontinental Championship is on the line in our main event. It will be AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Can't wait for that. Well, the New Day are our first team on their way to the ring to get things underway. We're yet to really get a bit of an idea of where the tag team division kind of sits here. We saw a brand new team of Mustafa Ali and Ricochet last week. They tried their hand in the tag division with success. Well, a few other teams we will see here in action tonight. New Day is one of them. We'll see the Alpha Academy in action later on, as well as Ricochet and Ali. They got another chance. And the New Day, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, they will represent their group tonight in this contest. And their first opponent is none other than Sheamus, one of the most dangerous men in the WWE. He's hard-hitting, he's a bruiser, brawler, and he is a warrior. And this is a man that, in terms of the tag team division, it's not something you usually see him in, but you do see him dominate no matter what he does, when he does it. He is dangerous, and if he wants to become tag team champion, I tell you what, good luck stopping him. And his partner tonight, well, this is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing this man in action. Big chance for him to move up the ranks and show us what he can do on the big stage. Pete Dunne. He has joined SmackDown, and he will be Sheamus' tag team partner tonight. Yeah, Pete Dunne. Well, some people like to call him Butch, but we're going to call him Pete Dunne here, as Pete Dunne has certainly got all the tools. He's had plenty of success down in NXT. He moves up to SmackDown tonight, and he will be Sheamus' partner here in this contest as we get it underway. Kofi and Sheamus in action as Kofi springboard dropkick already. My goodness, what a start by Kofi Kingston. And Kofi Kingston heads to the top, and Sheamus just walks out of the way. He says, you know what, Kofi? I'm not having any of that. We're not doing that. I'm not ready for that just yet. So Sheamus and Kofi Kingston, they've had plenty of rivalries throughout the years. And within those rivalries, so many great battles. And they're going to do it again here in the tag team division. Oh, Xavier Woods gets cheap-shotted there by Sheamus. And Woods gets sent crashing to the outside of the ring. Well, Pete Dunne, we know he's a bit of a bruiserweight as well. So he's got a great opportunity to really match up well with his tag team partner Sheamus. But you have to get the feeling in this matchup, you have to give the edge to the New Day. They've been teaming together for years. This is the first time that these two have teamed together tonight. That's Sheamus and Pete Dunne as well. Here's a bit of tag team work though. Sheamus, he's been used to hoist up Pete Dunne, who lands down on Kingston, and I tell you what, that's okay, but oh no! Just when you thought they were doing well, Sheamus accidentally clubs Pete Dunne in the head, and I think Pete Dunne's been busted open because of it. What has just happened there? They have quite literally gone from 100 to 0. It was an A+ to an F. As Sheamus, he's in the face of Big E. He's not wrestling tonight, Big E is. Oh! Sheamus with a cheap shot, a right hand. And Big E's trying to get out there. He doesn't want to get his team disqualified. And Sheamus, he will fight Big E some more if he gets that opportunity. But a cheap shot there by Sheamus. That's what he's all about, is Pete Dunne back in the ring, double underhook into the suplex. And I gotta say, Sheamus and Pete Dunne looking really good together. And I tell you what, if they get a win tonight, despite their lack of experience, this will catapult them in the mix for the Tag Team Championships. We don't know who the Tag Team Champions are just yet. We will find out in the coming weeks, potentially at Hell in a Cell. Pete Dunne missing that attempted double foot stomp there on Kingston. We will find out who the Intercontinental Champion is later on tonight. And once we find that out, then we know all the current champions for the SmackDown brand other than the Tag Team Champions. So we know Sasha Banks, the Women's Champion. Seth Rollins won the Universal Championship last week. And it either will be Nakamura or Styles to win the IC title later on. So SmackDown, well, they're not afraid to get their title matches out of the way and get them on the line. And it's exciting to see, I gotta say. It's exciting to see the titles up for grabs. And, well, we need to find out who is worthy of challenging for these titles in the SmackDown Tag Division. And that's the plan tonight. It's Kofi Kingston and Sheamus up and down. Nicely executed, great inverted suplex as Sheamus, finds a knee. Meanwhile, Pete Dunne, he's attacking Xavier Woods. So, Pete Dunne trying to do a bit of a cheap shot here, take care of Woods, and give his tag team partner an opening as Sheamus, Alabama Slam. He could win it right here. Alabama Slam, and Sheamus looking for more. He might go for it again. He does. Alabama Slam a second time. I think Pete Dunne might have hit a tombstone out there. I'm not quite sure. That's what it looked like to me as the referee in position. And Kingston kicks out at 2. Well, I've got to say, if the New Day lose tonight, they lose to a brand new tag team. That would be quite disheartening. Now, to be fair, as individuals, Sheamus and Pete Dunne, two great individual superstars. But, you've got the chemistry, you've got the experience, you've won major championships. You really would expect New Day to win tonight. Sometimes, it could just take one heroic individual effort, and Sheamus at the moment is producing that big kick there again. Might have been a knee. Tried to cheap shot Xavier Woods. This time he doesn't execute. As Kingston double foot stomp missing. Sheamus collar and elbow. He's got Kingston up, hits a powerbomb. And Sheamus shows how good he is. He asks the crowd if they're entertained or not. He should be trying to stop Xavier Woods from tagging in, and that's exactly what's happened as the leg sweep there by Woods. Working away on the arm as well, so Xavier Woods heading to the top. Meanwhile, Sheamus, he wants a tag, he'll get it, and Xavier Woods makes the same mistake, wasting too much time at the top of the rope. Pete Dunne now and Xavier Woods, they'll battle it out. Sheamus is crashing to the outside, he's having a bit of a nap out there as Pete Dunne gets the elbow up. Huge opportunity for Dunne. You move up from NXT, you get back to the big leagues now. You're on SmackDown. This is a chance to not only win, but you've found yourself in a tag team with Sheamus. You've formed a brand new alliance with Sheamus. Meanwhile, Xavier Woods, what about the hang time on that splash? Superfly-like. And my goodness, did he hit that well. But it's still not enough to keep Pete Dunne now down as Pete Dunne clubs him with a strike to the head, and Woods now busted open. Well, first it was Pete Dunne busted open thanks to Sheamus, as now Xavier Woods busted open thanks to Pete Dunne, and Woods gets the tag. Kingston's back in, springboard, and he does not get it. Pete Dunne having none of it tonight. Now drives Kingston to the corner. Sheamus tagged in. Opportunity for Sheamus to get back in there after his quick nap. He's had his cat nap and he's back there now to try and take care of Kofi. And Kingston, misses the kick. And Sheamus, look out! Irish curse backbreaker. And, bro kick! What a combination! Kingston's down! 2! And where did Woods come from? Where the heck did he come from? He saves the day. Kingston was finished. Xavier Woods was down. He heard the referee counting, and he just appeared out of nowhere to save it. Kingston fighting for his life now. But Sheamus is just too big, too strong for the New Day tonight. Big spine buster. Well, I think the New Day might have put the wrong combination in here. I think they should have definitely gone for Big E, because that is it. The spine buster after the bro kick where Kingston, he was never kicking out of that. He never recovered. And I think they've made a big mistake, the New Day. Big E should have been in this match because it is the new team of Pete Dunne and Sheamus picking up the win. I think it's only fair we find a tag team name for this team. What should their team name be? Let me know in the comment section down below. What a start for this duo. More matches are taking place this week, including Drew McIntyre. He's looking to rebound after a tough loss to Seth Rollins in what was a clinic. Last week he takes on Mansoor. Jinder Mahal and Kevin Owens go one-on-one as well. Dana Brooke She's looking for a win over Bayley as well. And we'll see tag team action. We mentioned it briefly earlier on in the episode, but it will be the Alpha Academy, Otis and Gable, taking on the newly formed team of Ricochet and Mustafa Ali. What a main event this will be. Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, they renew a classic rivalry. The Intercontinental title is on the line in this main event. McIntyre gets a win over Mansoor. Nice bounce back from him. Kevin Owens defeats Mahal. Bayley gets a win over Dana Brooke. And the Alpha Academy defeating Ricochet and Mustafa Ali. Well, backstage, there is the boss, Mr. McMahon. He is here, and he's talking to Drew McIntyre. And we can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, this conversation was all about Drew McIntyre being granted a rematch at Hell in a Cell for the Universal Championship. And also earlier on in the show, Bayley got a victory over Dana Brooke, and post-match, things took a turn for the worse. You can see Bayley heading to the outside of the ring. You know what's coming next. She attacks Dana Brooke headfirst into the apron, and it doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. Bayley clearly frustrated about losing last week, driving Brooke into the ring steps. Bayley obviously distraught after losing the Battle Royal. She didn't perform that well in it, to be honest with you. It was all about Becky and Sasha. Instead, Bayley believes it should have been all about her big comeback, her big chance to become champion. Well, she failed. So, Bayley taking out her frustrations out on Dana Brooke after a good win, but still not the right way to go about it after the match. Nakamura on his way to the ring. You can call him King Nakamura, you can call him Shinsuke, doesn't matter, but what we do know is he's one of the very best on this brand. And tonight he gets a chance to prove that. The Intercontinental Championship on the line. We saw on Raw, the United States Championship was decided in a fatal four-way. Tommaso Ciampa won that belt, and we talked about it in that match, that the championship is such a way to go from, maybe the middle of the card to step up and get yourself back to the main event. Well, both guys have been at the top of the mountain before, but both guys could use just that momentum boost, that real kickstart to get yourself back to the top of the card. And the IC title has that ability to really catapult your career. It does wonders for so many. And AJ Styles, well, he's been a part of the tag division for quite some time now. He's coming back into the singles, and he wants that Intercontinental Championship. He was not a part of the Universal Championship match last week on SmackDown. He won't be a part of it at Hell in a Cell. So AJ Styles has decided, you know what? Let me try and get that Intercontinental Championship instead. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the prize. Nakamura, AJ Styles. This could be another clinic. Last week's SmackDown main event was awesome. Can we see another good one here tonight as Nakamura fends away AJ Styles early on with a few kicks, but Styles, driving Nakamura head first, and he wanted to follow it up with a springboard moonsault. He missed out as Nakamura gets the elbow instead. Well, this could be a real boost for both guys. To start off their Universe Mode run, both have yet to pick up a victory, and both have yet to really show us what they can do. But AJ Styles, a part of the SmackDown brand, it's a huge get for the brand, as Nakamura already cut open. Wow, a DDT, and Nakamura's already busted over that eye, that nose area as well. Well, look, to be fair, you go nose first into the canvas, there's every chance you're going to get a bloody nose. It doesn't take much to get a bleeding nose, so that is a real possibility, as Nakamura has quickly found out. A knee drop onto Styles. If he had landed that on the nose, I'm sure that would have busted it open as well. As Nakamura, well, look, Nakamura has certainly been a little bit underwhelming. There was high hopes for him when he came to the WWE. Everybody thought he was going to be, a world champion. Everyone thought he was going to be one of the biggest stars in the company. And for a while there, it looked like he was going to get there, but he kind of fell off a cliff a little bit. And now he finds himself trying to work his way back. And I think he started to get that motivation again to get back to the top. And that's why he wants this title, is both guys trying to get away from one another. Nakamura was happy to try and take a bit of a breather to the outside of the ring. And AJ Styles has followed him out there. And the offense has come more so from Styles rather than Nakamura, but Styles into the apron. And oh, Nakamura follows it up with a kick right to the face. Count of 5 now by the ref. And Nakamura trying to get the best of Styles here. Both guys, both trying to land some kicks. Everyone's ducking under everything. Styles is rolling out of the way. He's evading and avoiding everything. Can somebody land a strike? Nakamura misses another kick and another. Well, these two guys, they know each other so well. They've had so many battles over the years, and they're just ducking and weaving and avoiding and evading everything they're throwing at one another. But Styles lands the big blow into the springboard, and he lands down on Nakamura, but he does kick out at 1. Yeah, well, these two, as we said, they've had so many battles over the years. They're no strangers to one another, and whilst you don't fight an opponent maybe for a couple of years, maybe even 3 or 4 years, if you fought each other so much, there's not a lot of changes. Maybe they've got a little bit of a new wrinkle here or there in their arsenal, a couple of new moves up their sleeve, but for the most part, it's the same game plan, it's the same strategy, and you know what to expect. And some things don't change that drastically, and these two guys still know each other so well as Nakamura has the arm, wrench back, but Styles able to break free of it, and Styles evades the kick again and hits the back suplex. Wow, this is a close battle. It's hard to really pick at the moment, and AJ Styles now going for a submission of his own. He's got this SDF applied. It's almost a crossface as well, but it's not quite over the middle of Nakamura's face. It's more around the chin and the throat area, and he's reaching back his back as well. But Nakamura is able to get out of the hold, and thankfully, he was in a bit of trouble there any longer. He might have been looking to submit there and giving Styles the IC title. Nakamura, big kick, and now a knee, another knee, the shins of Nakamura as well, being driven into the chest of Styles, the boot, and now the big kick right to the head of Styles, and that could be the knockout kick, the kick that wins him the championship. Oh wow, that was close, so close. Count of 2. AJ Styles survives. How much longer though? Those are some pretty devastating kicks, and Nakamura just continues to follow it up with some knees. He's relentless at the moment. Here comes another one. That's 3 in a row, right to the head of AJ Styles. Nakamura, big kick as well. This is great stuff from Shinsuke Nakamura. He is really on top of his game at the moment tonight. He is turning back the clock. He looks like he's back to his best. It's been a while since we've seen that at Styles. He can't hang on. He just falls to the outside. And Shinsuke, happy to let him know all about it. And he wants him to get back in there and continue the fight. But it's Styles, he's back in, and he catches Nakamura. Nakamura too busy taunting away. And it almost cost him. Styles hit the Styles Clash. But to be fair, the lead up to it, not quite enough. Styles had not done enough damage to the body of Shinsuke Nakamura. As Styles, he went for the 450, missed out though, as Nakamura with a knee in the midsection. Styles gets laid out there. And AJ, well, he just hit the Styles Clash. He might be a little bit defeated. It looked like he was going to win the match. Count of 2 though. Shinsuke hung up on the ropes. And he immediately gets the boots up to the face. Well, that's impressive by Nakamura. You take some offense, but immediately get back into defense. The right frame of mind. It goes to show the form that he's in right now. He's looking terrific. And he's letting AJ Styles know all about it too. He's not afraid to kind of pump himself up here and just really let the fans know, let Styles know that he's in control. Shinsuke is taking his time a little bit though. You can see he's sucking the big ones a little bit. It's been a tough match for him so far, but there's some power on display as he drives Styles into the turnbuckle, and Styles just can't do anything. He has no answers at the moment. Styles, that will work. A single leg takedown, spinning Nakamura off his feet, but he misses the big risky move as Nakamura rolled out of the way again. And now another big knee. There's going to be some bruises on the body of AJ tonight as Nakamura, what a kick again. He has used a combination of strikes to perfection tonight. He has been an incredible touch as Nakamura hangs onto the ropes, manages to avoid that attempted strike. Nakamura stays in the ring. As now Nakamura combination into the suplex. Huge suplex as well, landing right on the back of his neck as Styles barely kicked out again. Nakamura, you get the feeling he is closing in on a win. He needs that Kinshasa, but he just can't seem to get it. Styles stays in it. Another elbow. Ducks underneath the kick, and again, that knee to the gut. Styles, he's got to have a couple of broken ribs tonight. He has taken some knees, some kicks, some shins, and everything to the midsection. Shinsuke can't seem to get the better of Styles in that exchange as AJ brings him to the corner. And Styles, whoa, he's nearly going low there. Dangerously close, but oh, what about that? Over the top of the rope, hits the leg drop, and that is a wonderful offensive maneuver there by AJ Styles, who heads to the top, went for the frog splash. Nakamura gets the knees up. And Shinsuke, full head of steam, but Styles shuts it down. And Nakamura, inverted DDT instead. And Nakamura, when's he going to find it? He wants that Kinshasa. He just can't seem to get Styles in the right position. Styles, I'm sure he'd love another Styles clash. Thought for a second we might have seen it. Instead, an inverted DDT of his own. He's back in control here. He needs a bit more momentum. He hasn't quite been able to string together offensive sets in a row. He's just been getting the odd move in here and there. And oh, another knee. Wow. Another big, tough knee. And Shinsuke Nakamura, he is letting AJ know that he might be the best striker in the WWE. We thought Styles could have been that for sure. He's got a wonderful combination of strikes himself, but Nakamura has been superb tonight, launching Styles back inside the ring. Styles won't stay down though. Nakamura wants him to stay down for a little while longer so he can hit that Kinshasa, but AJ continues to get up, and now Styles wants the phenomenal forearm, you feel. Here it comes. Oh, he missed out. It's swatted away by Nakamura. And Shinsuke gets him off his feet. And now Shinsuke Nakamura. Here we go. Kinshasa. Kinshasa to Styles. Isn't enough. No, AJ has kicked out at 2. Unbelievable. Nakamura's been building to that move this entire match, and when he finally hits it, it's still not enough to beat the phenomenal one. And he misses the knee drop as well. Styles could make him pay for that. A couple of beautiful strikes here by Shinsuke, and now looking for more. Oh, there it is, a brain buster. Styles is hurting, he's still down. Shinsuke trying to keep him down. Nakamura drops the legs down, split-legged style, and now AJ, don't get up. Oh, what a counter. Styles avoids the Kinshasa. And as I said, these two know each other so well. And now the backbreaker into the neckbreaker. Styles thought about the Styles, the phenomenal forearm. Maybe he's got to go for the Styles clash instead. Well, you have to feel like he's a little bit wary of the Styles clash. He didn't get the job done earlier in the match. Maybe he feels he needs more, the forearm potentially. He missed it a moment ago, but Nakamura, he's not missing any of that. He got every piece of that kick, and now here comes another Kinshasa. The hook of the leg. Will this be it? Do we have a new champion? And we do. He's done it. A massive win for Shinsuke Nakamura. He is our brand new Intercontinental Champion, and he is the series' first champion, and he had to give everything he had to beat AJ Styles tonight. What a battle between these two. He's a worthy champion, that's for sure. Well, last week, ladies and gentlemen, these two put on a clinic. Nakamura and Styles did the same tonight, but it was certainly Rollins and McIntyre that lit up the SmackDown audience last week. They'll do battle again in Hell in a Cell. The title will be on the line as well. Cannot wait for that, ladies and gentlemen. So much more to come as well on the way to Hell in a Cell. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it and subscribe. We are chasing 100,000 subscribers. We are getting closer and closer every day. If you haven't already subscribed to see more, thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next one.